According to psychology, people who suppress their emotions for too long, over a long period of time, often start forgetting things in a strange way. Sometimes they remember, sometimes they forget, sometimes their memories feel faded like bone. At times, an entire period of their life suddenly feels blank. This is not because they are absent-minded or too lazy to remember, but rather a protective response of the brain called dissociative amnesia. That is when emotions are repressed so intensely that the brain has to choose to shut off parts of memory to reduce the load. When a person lives in an environment that does not allow them to express emotions, where they are not allowed to be sad, not allowed to be angry, not allowed to complain, not allowed to speak about their pain, they gradually learn to stay silent and endure everything. And their body enters survival mode. And in that mode, the brain only prioritizes the things that help them keep moving forward. As for the fragments of memory tied to strong emotions, whether beautiful or painful, they are all stored away somewhere very far. As a result, they often walk into a room and then forget why they went in. It is not because they are careless, but because it is a sign of a brain overloaded with emotion. They look back on childhood as if watching a blurry movie. There are many parts they cannot remember no matter how hard they try, and they have to look back at old messages or old videos to reconnect with emotions they themselves once felt. They feel like someone standing outside their own life, watching everything happen without any real sense of connection. It sounds frightening, but in truth, that is the brain's way of protecting them from pain. When the past contains too much hurt, or when they grew up in an unsafe environment, the brain is forced to freeze a part of memory, because if they remembered everything, they would not be able to bear it. It is not that their memory has become worse, but that it is trying its best to keep them alive and moving forward. Healing does not come from forcing yourself to remember, nor from dramatic, overwhelming changes. It begins with small things, very small things. Allowing yourself to feel sad, allowing emotions to appear without blaming yourself, so that the nervous system can learn that now it is safe, that there is no longer a need to tense up or suppress everything. When the body gradually begins to feel safe, emotions start finding their way back. And when emotions return, memories return too, little by little, more gently and more truthfully. That is the journey from living just to endure, to living in order to feel. It is the moment they reconnect with themselves, more fully, more deeply, and more peacefully.